Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Isotopes and the San Diego Padres. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Dustin May starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Now to the plate, Ken Griffey. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The left fielder, Ken Griffey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball one, taken just off the inside. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
A ball and a strike now. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
The average sits at 303 entering play. 8 home runs and 32 driven in. Here's the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Now at the plate, Andrew Jones. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently third in the National League in that category.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Now at the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
Now another 1-2.
That's Olsen.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Willie Adames stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Adames stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Giving chase is Griffey. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Padres down in order. We are still scoreless. Here's Jay Bruce now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Jay Bruce.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. In the dirt, and oh, he can't quite dig it out.
Well, you can't fault the effort by the first baseman there. He did his best to make the save, stretching to his backhand side. He just can't quite close the glove on it, so it'll go down as a throwing error.
Into the box, Benito Santiago. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. That gets him on the mound. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play. And hopefully the pitcher's okay. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Digging in, George Brett, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames scoops it up. There's one. Relay to Olsen. They turn the double play, and that retires the side. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Adam Dunn. First pitch on its way.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
1-1 the count now. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. Right side, reined in. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Maddox is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, 1, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and 2, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at-bat.
The first baseman, Olsen.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olsen. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way.
1-0. That's ball 2.
A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot that time for Matt Olsen. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping into the box, Ramon Laureano. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And it's quickly 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2. Frozen on the fastball, never had a chance, and the inning is over. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now at the plate, Dwight Evans. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Pitch on the way. Evans, a California-born ball player. He's been in the big leagues for over Over 2 decades now. That kind of longevity is extremely rare in just about any sport. It's great to see.
Yeah, there's just no other way to slice it but the fact that if you're going to hang in for over 2 decades, you're probably Hall of Fame worthy, or at least have accrued the numbers to get you there. I mean, for people to stay in the game that long, the amount of adjustments you have to make and the ability to find a way to stay on the field, to go to the post and stay healthy for over 2 decades is mind-blowing.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Charlie Culberson. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball back in.
Evans gets his lead at first, nobody out. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, National, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
Runner's going. That's a strike to throw down. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Here's the 1-2. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And there's one down now.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
So striding in, Greg Maddox, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The set and the 1-0 pitch. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you could do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit hard to short. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and here comes an important cog in the big red machine, Joe Morgan. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time, ball 1. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. The set and the 1-2, and that's through into left, a base hit. Griffey is on his way home, and he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Andrew Jones, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Set to deliver the 0-1.
A swing and a drive! Away back! That one is gone!
A 2-run homer for Andrew Jones. 24 home runs for him on the season, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The first baseman, number 12, Jay.
Into the box, Jay Bruce. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, 1 Padre error, and no one left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Isotopes are out in front, 4-1. Bottom of the 3rd now, and now it'll be the catcher, Gomes.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
Expecting a potential bunt, the corner infielders come way in to try to protect. Stepping in now, Dustin May tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And they do have him squaring with 2 strikes as he gets this one down. On to first, and they get them both. Riding into the box, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Jones will make the catch, and the inning is over. Padres go down quietly. They trail it 4-1. Corey Lee is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 37, Corey Lee.
Striding in once again, Benito Santiago. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
In there, strike one. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Grounded back up the middle. Adames picks it up, and the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The third base.
And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Padres' Road to the Show report. 2 players that this organization has to be happy about right now. At the plate, George Brett. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Center fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Dwight Evans. He reached base on an error and later came around to score last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope, outside.
4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Willie Adames. First pitch of the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. This one's down to third. Brett has it. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Next to the Padres, the right fielder, Tony Gwynn.
Ready now, Tony Gwynn comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. 1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far for San Diego. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Tony Gwynn.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one.
I'm shocked he was even able to foul that one away. Now he's got to set his sights back over the heart of the plate and maybe be ready for something inside.
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The left fielder, number 44, Dunn.
So two are gone in the Padre fourth, and that'll bring in the always dangerous left fielder, Dunn. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
1 run, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far for San Diego. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the Georgia native Charlie Culberson. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
At the plate, Greg Maddux looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
No balls and 1 strike. Popped up. Olsen is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
The left fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
0-1, no strike.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
A 1-0 delivery. Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. And back at Petco Park in San Diego as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ball 2 now.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's holding down the top spot in the circuit here for the month of June. And that'll bring up Matt Olsen. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
Hey, that's a well-executed pitch right there. That might have started middle, but you saw it breaking away to that outer part of the zone. This left-handed batter right here has got two decisions to make. Is he going to ground out to second base all day, or is he going to drive the ball the other way?
And this is going to find its way into left for a one-out knock. Well, after being laid on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off-speed, and got hurt.
Ramon Laureano will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Ground ball to second. This could be two. He's got it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, catcher, Corey Lee.
At the plate, Corey Lee. First at-bat of the game for him here in the 5th as he was a late entrant into this one. From the stretch. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. From the stretch. High in the air into shallow left center. Waiting on it is Griffey. And the inning is over. One left for San Diego. They trail it 4-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Joe Morgan.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Into right field. That's a base hit.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Gomes.
Andrew Jones will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. As a look, now the pitch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. On the year, Jones is slugging over 600. That's an elite level if you're not already aware, so he's got to be dealt with very carefully by opposing arms. There's a cut fastball that time that runs in a bit too tight, and it's 2-0 now.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 2-0 on the way. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 2-1 home. Popped him up. Lee has a play. 1 out.
The first baseman, number 12.
Stepping up to the plate, Jay Bruce. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Now the skipper of the Padres is up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Jordan Lyles enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning.
Jordan Lyles.
So now to the plate, Benito Santiago. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
The third baseman, number 5, George Brett.
To the plate now, George Brett. In the dirt here. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Ready once again, Dwight Evans. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
This is when you start to lose your mind a little bit. You know you're in a slump as you walk to the plate. You finally do something good and barrel something up, and it's right at somebody.
And obviously a big spot here with the bases loaded, so he'll step out to rethink things. High in the air and deep to left center field. Center fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, the strategy to walk the previous batter intentionally was sound. In my opinion, what wasn't sound was the execution of the last pitch, which was promptly deposited far beyond anyone's reach. That stings, but I don't fault the manager for trying to do the right thing.
Number 36 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Now batting, shortstop.
Into the box now, Charlie Culberson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-0. Fly ball right down the line in left. And no shot for Dunn. It's a foul ball. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Greg Maddox, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. hit softly on the ground to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate. And this was the biggie here, the grand slam home run. Through 5 1/2, the Isotopes lead this one 9-1. Christian Robinson is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Christian Robinson.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Fouled off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Ke'Bryan Hayes is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Pitch popped up. Bruce over to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now Maddox, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Coming to the plate now, Willie Adames. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball. 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-1 home.
Outside, that's a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
To 2-2 now. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base.
That's an obvious mistake on the pitcher's part. You speed him up with the first one, blow it right by him, and you do him a favor by giving him a changeup. I mean, that's a pitch he can handle right there.
Stepping in now, Tony Gwynn, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off the circle change there, a ball and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Padres leave 1. They trail big. It's 9-1. Trevor Hoffman comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
0-1 the count. Hit in the air down the right field line. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Joe Morgan.
Standing in, Joe Morgan. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Here comes the first pitch.
No.
Fastball just inside. Bases are empty, one man out.
Hey.
And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 25.
Stepping into the box, Andrew Jones. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a ball, 1-0. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. The 2-0 on the way. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-1 pitch.
Down to 3-1.
Jay Bruce would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1 pitch. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Laureano will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Adam Dunn.
The left fielder, Adam Dunn.
Homer Bailey gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Homer Bailey.
Michael Geddes is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field.
Michael Geddes.
Joe Torre is also into the ballgame as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Delino DeShields is also into the ballgame now as he takes over at second. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
That's inside.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. Now here's the pitch.
Ball that's outside.
Didi Gregorius will be next. The 3-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Here's Didi Gregorius as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Matt Olsen. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Bailey's ready. Here's the delivery. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Looking up is Griffey, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Solo shot here to left, his 2nd home run of the game, but they still face a 7-run deficit. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Gone! Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Standing in now Corey Lee. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. That evens it up 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Torrey goes to get it, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Indiana is out in front 9-3. Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. That's popped up. Hayes in foul ground, but this will land untouched. High in the air down the right field line. Gwynn is underneath this one, and he's got it for the first down.
The catcher, number 9.
Now batting, Joe Torre, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Pitch on the way. Line drive, base hit.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
At the plate now, George Brett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, the right fielder, Dwight Evans.
Standing in, Dwight Evans. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a weak little line drive over to first. And no problem over there at first. Brett Phillips will try and get his club back into it here. He'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Scorched to third. Brett is there for it. And that's out number 1.
The third baseman, number 14.
Ready for another chance? Ke'Bryan Hayes. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
Hit hard to the right. Comes set and the 0-1.
Ball. 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Runner at second here with 1 man out. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. This is line to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, it might only be a drop in the ocean, but every run helps when you're down this big. That triple gets them within 5 runs, so we'll see if they can keep chipping away here.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. At the plate, Tony Gwynn, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1.
Ball one.
Hops this one up. And no one can get there as it falls. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adam Dunn. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Runners on first with one down. And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the second time this afternoon.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Into the box now, Didi Gregorius as he rips it on the ground to second. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now.
Now batting.
Pitcher's got to stay on his toes right there. You never know who in this lineup is going to pull out the old ambush. Knock to right there.
In now, Matt Olsen as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And it's 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
Ball 2.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This is popped up. DeShields is there. And the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We've played 8 full. The Isotopes are out on top 9-5. Drew Pomerantz enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Charlie Culberson. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Heading out towards shallow right. Gwynn is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9. Now to the plate, the pitcher, John Franco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
John Franco.
Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he looked like a caveman swinging a club on that one. It's 0-2 now.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. John Franco goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. In Into the box, Ken Griffey. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Digging in now, Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
Now the 1-0. Takes this the other way to right. Evans is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the ninth this crowd was hoping for. One away.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and a strike to count. One out, nobody on. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home nine. There are two away now. Rio Ruiz will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 14, Rio Ruiz.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He'll come in with an average down at 230, 2 home runs and 7 driven in. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. San Diego down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Isotopes led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Greg Maddux earns his 8th victory of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious visiting team, 9 runs on 8 hits. No errors, they left 2 men on base. For the Padres, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors, they left 4 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.